Oh, they won't see it?
We were looking for him, but we don't see him.
This is Michelle Hunter with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. I'm at the fire with Grand the Florist on QEP Long in Gretna. We're getting ready to speak with Chief Michael Labruzza of the Davy, Crockett Volunteer Fire Department.
Quick update. What happened here this morning?
Okay, we received a call at 7:21 of a structure fire here at the Grand Florist. First units arriving reported it was a working fire. Initial reports that someone was trapped in the building. Later we were notified that everyone was accounted for. We had crews inside trying to extinguish the fire, and the fire was just too bad. We had to pull our crews out for safety. Fire was on both floors of the building, so we had to pull our crews out and went to a defensive attack. And watching the explosion, we have a house on the other side that was only about 3 feet away from this particular building, and we put a lot of efforts over there, and we did keep the fire off of that particular house. So that's pretty much where we stand right now.
How extensive is the damage to the building?
This building's a total loss.
What's the difficulty trying to knock this fire out? I mean, there's some stuff inside that's flammable. What's the difficulty?
Just everything, I guess. Old building, there's a lot of wood in there. You know, it's a lot of wood construction. It was just the fact of being able to get into it. Once we pulled out into a defensive attack, you're putting what you can see, but it's burning further on the inside, you know. So we had to pull out for the safety of our men. The building was starting to collapse. The fire was just too big for our guys on the inside.
What was the time of the fire?
The fire came in at 7:21.
We'd heard from an employee who said he spoke with the owner who said that he noticed the fire if he turned a heater on. Is that what you guys have heard?
We have no clue to the cause of the fire at this time.
Okay.
You don't know where in the building it started from?
Don't know where it started, but when we arrived, most of the fire was in the rear of the building. But I don't know where it started or whatever, but most of the fire was in the rear of the building at that time.
Is that where part of the collapse? I'm sorry. Is that where part of the collapse?
Yes, the collapse is on that back corner of the building.
This is a pretty extensive, a lot of firefighters out here. How many people did it really take? How much manpower?
I don't have a number of count, but we called for manpower assistance from Harvey and Terrytown Fire Department.
So that 2 or 3 alarms?
2 alarms, but numbers of people, it doesn't, so many people don't come in on the truck. However many volunteers are available to come out.
Does that have anything to do with?
I'm sorry?
Cold weather. Does that have anything to do with how y'all work tonight?
No, not necessarily, other than the cold weather was, hindrance because it's harder to work when you're freezing. We actually had one of our master springs that we tried to move it, and it had iced over. We had to kind of knock the ice away before we could actually move it.
All right.
Particular safety tips you'd like to give out to the public as the temperatures continue dropping?
Yes, please be careful with space heaters or portable heaters. Make sure all heaters are away from anything that's combustible. Stay at least 3 feet away from anything that's combustible. Make sure that your heater has a switch on it that if it should get knocked over, that it turns off. Newer heaters are like that, but if you have an older heater, it won't have that safety device and you shouldn't use it. Plug your heater directly into the outlet. Don't use extension cords. And the number one thing is make sure that every house has at least one working smoke detector.
Was there one in this one?
Don't know. And this is actually a commercial building with apartments on the top. But I can't tell you if they have smoke alarms up there or not. We don't know.
What do you think of the timetable for finding out the cause of the fire?
We'll call the investigators in when they can get in there and let them do their work and how long it takes to get to the bottom of it.
Thanks, sir.
What's that, man?
How many people were inside?
I have no clue to how many were inside.
No injuries.
Nothing that we're aware of.
Thank you.
That's the report we're receiving.
Thanks, Chief. None of your firefighters have been injured, right? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. So again, this is Michelle Hunter with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. We're out in the 500 block of QEP Long Avenue in Gretna. This is Grand the Florist. It would have celebrated its 60th anniversary in February, according to employee Dave Perkle. Dave says that he spoke with Michael Labruzza, who is the owner in Michael's home with his wife at the time. Mike apparently told Dave Perkle that he was downstairs and it turned on the heater and began to see flames come out of the ductwork. Again, the Chief Michael Labruzza was not able to confirm that. They're not sure exactly how the fire started, other than to say that it began back there on the back side of the building. You can see it's already leaning back there. Stop with the water probably about 10 minutes ago just to kind of see what was still happening, and flames began to show on that second floor, so they began to attack again. Now you can see them sort of pulling at the structure in the front side to check on it. You can still see smoke rising from the top floors of the building. Again, you can see them sort of pulling at the roof. The fire definitely isn't out, but there's less water than they had earlier. Gretna police have shut down Huey P. Long in both directions around the 500 block, and needless to say, I guess this is, let me see, this intersection here, 6th Street and Huey P. Long.